Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Silver. I'd like to acknowledge that we are on the unceded territories of the Squamish, Musqueam, and Tsleil-Waututh people, and I'm very grateful to be able to live, work, and play on these beautiful lands. The last episode, I was able to hit my 30 pump mark, and what are we going to do today? Well, we hit 30, let's go for 40. I've never hit 40 pumps. Previously to my 30 pump challenge, I had hit 30 pumps a handful of times, but I've never hit 40 pumps. So what better day than today? It's a beautiful day. It's about 11 degrees Celsius, which is about, that's about close to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And this lake was frozen not too long ago. It just melted, and it's nice and quiet. In a couple weeks, maybe a few weeks, it is going to be crowded and packed with people, and this place has a lot of camping as well. So let's try to get as many videos in this beautiful spot as we possibly can. To get 40 pumps, I think I got to pump out here, launch here, and then go towards that log, pump around it, come back to the dock. I think that'll end up being somewhere close to 40 pumps. Same setup as before. We have the Armstrong WKT 4 geometry board. I have my mast set up at the 6.5 point. It is the 8-liter board. It's 109 centimeters, 3 feet 7 inches. We have the 795 performance mast. We have the 60 centimeter fuselage. We have the 1550 HS version 2 front wing, and on the back wing we have the CF 300 version 2 with a 1 degree shim. All right, let's do this. Before I get started, I'd like to make a couple comments. So my technique, I've been refining my technique, and what I found is that there's two visuals that I like to have. One is this idea of like a skateboard ollie, sort of like dipping down, then jumping and allowing that board to come up. That's one concept. If that doesn't work, then I think of the Springbok pronking. Okay, so what is a Springbok? Well, it's a deer kind of animal that is in Africa. It's called a Springbok, Springbok. And what it does when it jumps, they call it pronking, but it's this little kind of similar to a deer, but it jumps 2 meters in the air. It's really light on its feet, so it pushes down and just catches air. And that's what I try to imagine when I'm pumping. Is I push down with quite a bit of force, but then I allow my body to be as light as possible, and I allow my knees to come up so that the board can also come up and get high up out of the water. I also really like to focus on my lead foot so that it controls the pitch of the nose. And what I found to get more power is actually lifting that back heel off the ground. And you'll see it with a lot of really proficient pumpers, is after they pump down, that back heel actually comes up off the ground. And I find that it helps get that extra bit of push. I mean, if you're going to do a layup in basketball or jump, you don't push off of your heel and then just kind of not use the balls of your feet or allow that push to roll onto the front of the foot. So same idea, you're going to get a lot more push if you initially push off that heel and then allow that momentum to carry forward on your foot to the balls of your feet. That's going to give you that extra bit of push. And then what you have to do is really focus on leaning your body forward and controlling the pitch of the nose with your front foot. So these are the things that I'm thinking about. It's been really working for me. Just really trying to get efficient with that pumping. 40 pumps is going to be tricky for me just because you have to be pretty efficient with your pumping. You have to have that leg strength, and you also have that cardio. So 30 is one thing. 40 is going to be next level, but we're going to give it a go today. right, we did it. 40 pumps. Thanks for tuning in. Like the channel, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. I think we're gonna go for 50 next time. See you later.